In a peaceful backyard garden nestled in the heart of Charleston, lived a shiny feathered starling named Starling. He wasn't just any bird. Starling had a sharp mind, a louder-than-life voice, and a unique gift. He could imitate human speech almost perfectly. His owner, Professor Whitaker, was a retired literature professor who spent his golden years strolling among the rose bushes, reading Shakespeare aloud, or playing soft jazz on an old record player. Starling adored the professor and learned to mimic him with uncanny skill. "Good morning. How are you today?" "I do declare, what a fine afternoon." Guests would often pause in amazement when they heard a voice coming from the garden hedge, only to discover Starling puffing up proudly on his perch. Laughter followed. Compliments poured in. Starling began to think, why waste time chirping like a bird when I can sound like a gentleman? Soon he stopped chirping altogether. He scoffed at the blue jay's chatter, rolled his eyes at the cardinal's whistles, and even mimicked the mockingbird back at him, adding, "Bless your heart, that's all you got," in a thick southern drawl. But one golden evening, as the sun dipped low and the garden bathed in amber light, a soft, haunting melody drifted from the old oak tree. It was Nora the nightingale, who had just arrived from the north. Her song was like nothing Starling had heard, sad and sweet, ancient and wild. The other birds fell silent. Starling, annoyed by the attention, chirped out loudly, "Y'all enjoying this? Because I can say 'excuse me, ma'am' and 'have a blessed day.' Real nice, too." Nora stopped her tune and looked down kindly. "That's lovely, Starling," she said. "But those aren't your words, are they?" Starling blinked. "Well, no, but people like them." She tilted her head. "I sing not to impress, but because I can't help it. It's my story, my longing, my joy, set to music. What's your story?" Starling was quiet. For once, he had nothing clever to say. That night, he couldn't sleep. The words he'd memorized felt suddenly empty. He'd built his whole identity around what others said, what others praised, but what about him? So the next morning, Starling tried something new. He didn't start with "howdy" or "God bless America." He sat in the magnolia tree, closed his eyes, and listened to the wind. Then, slowly, awkwardly at first, he began to sing. Not someone else's voice, not words he'd heard, but a strange, halting melody that came from somewhere deep inside. And it was beautiful. From that day on, Starling still liked to show off a "good morning, y'all" now and then. But more often he sang his own tune. It wasn't always perfect, but it was his. Moral of the story: it's easy to impress others by echoing their voices, but only your own voice can truly touch hearts.